Hi, good morning. This is Jen Plutz Butte, your local REMAX Premier Agent for Butte and surrounding communities. And I just wanted to remind everybody this weekend, as you know, is daylight savings time. So we set those clocks back an hour on Saturday night, Sunday morning, however you want to call it. But I also wanted to remind you it is a really great time to think about checking some of the systems in your house and get ready for winter because winter is coming. Okay, I tried. Everybody knows, go through and check all of the batteries in your fire alarms, your smoke alarms, just to make sure that everything's okay. But there's a couple other things that I usually recommend also. One of them is to check your filter in your heater. So if you have a forced air heater, it's got a filter, believe it or not. And, it's recommended to change those. And we are getting to, that time of year where the heaters are going to be kicking on, or if you're like me, mine's been on like for months. But go and check that filter and then change it. It's going to make your heater much more efficient. And then, of course, it's just going to protect you because it can be a little bit dangerous when it starts to get dirty. The other thing that I always recommend that people don't really think about is to go through and check all of your flashlights. Make sure that if you have ones with batteries, that they work, that you have fresh batteries in them. If you have an emergency kit like I do, I keep it in my car, not really in my house, but make sure that, if you have any food in there, it's still good. Of course, I always replace the water because it always seems that I'm drinking the water bottles that are in there, so they're always gone. Again, making sure that the flashlights are working, any kind of emergency kits that I have, that everything in there is functioning in the way that it needs to be. Because, of course, you never think about this stuff until we have a bad snowstorm and it knocks out the power, and then everybody's searching around trying to find batteries for the flashlights and get everything along those lines. Another thing that is, of course, recommended outside of the house is to take off your hose, put it away for the year. I think we're done watering. And then if you have, you can buy those little caps that go over the spigots on the outside just to kind of protect them from freezing, especially if you don't have a frost-free one. It's a, big recommendation, especially from somebody who has had one burst before. Anything that you can do to try to winterize and keep water from freezing is a great thing this time of year. So that's just my friendly little reminder to, go through the house, do some maintenance checks, see how everything's going, and get ready for the winter that we've got coming. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you.